little star up in the sky. Stormy weather.
And we're back, guys. I got Brian. Brian Singles is in the building, baby. When I tell you he's the community liaison, the entrepreneur liaison, and what he called me?
The polymath.
I'm a polymath.
The polymath, no doubt. Polymath.
That's
yes,
my name,
yes,
the polymath.
Yes.
Brian.
The platinum child.
Thank you, baby. Love him know.
The platinum child.
Thank you so much.
Queen. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And Miss Susan, his wife, is beautiful, by the way.
AKA the short supermodel.
The short supermodel.
She do me like Kryptonite do Superman.
I know that. Just knock your own out. I know that's right. I know that's right, because this is a knockout right here that you bought us to today.
Yes.
Brian been hooking us up with all kind of blessings, me and old Moe McCoy and Andrea.
Y'all been a blessing to me.
Thank you.
Y'all been a blessing to me, yeah. You know, since I met you all, man, it's just on a whole nother level. That energy is just, man, it's no words to explain it, you know. And you know, especially to have that young energy that see it.
Thank you.
You know, young humanitarians, you know, because we can only go so far.
We can.
You know, we can only go so far. So it's nice to know that you have some people in the background that see the dream, and that's a part of the dream. You know, we have yourself here, beautiful young lady here, right? And behind the camera,
Moe McCoy.
Wonderful Moe McCoy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just no words to explain it. You know how it make me feel to know they had some young humanitarians that see the dream.
I love it, and thank you so much for recognizing and seeing us, and inviting us to be a part of this. So this edition with Fireproof TV and Just Be You, with what we have going on, with what you have going on, and then we have everything. What do you feel that the future gonna be for us?
You know, I've always been a person that, because of my grandparents and where I came up and the things I went through in life, you know, I lived a great deal of my life in a little small country town that I grew up, even though I was born in Houston. I was basically tossed at an early age and ended up in the middle of nowhere, you know. But my grandparents and basically, even though all these different things were going on, they taught me to see the best in life, no matter what. Always reach. You know, to basically, one of my mentors said it this way. He said, the biggest tragedy is not that we aim for the, not that we aim too low. He said the biggest tragedy is that we aim too low and hit it.
That's right.
As opposed to aiming high. You know, so I always say to people, as I was told, shoot for the moon.
Yeah.
If you fall among the stars, then you're still where you need to be.
I know that's right, Brian.
Yes.
See, that's why I love him. He gives all those beautiful words of encouragement. When I tell you he's my positive king at all times, just like me. So I didn't know it was somebody else like me out in the world.
Yes,
but I see I have a whole room full of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we go together.
Yes,
so this movement. Now I know we got a lot of other movements, but this one.
You know, I find myself in a lot of different places, you know, and I try to get people to always see that give back mentality, you know. And so I talk to people all the time, and I hear people say things like, oh, my plate is full, or I got too much on my plate.
No such thing.
And then when I look at their plate, their plate is full, but they barely eating.
Come on now.
They barely eating. You know, and I found that you cannot go where you need to be unless you're willing to bring some people with you.
That's right.
You know, that nothing's impossible where TEAM is concerned, where team is concerned. Together, everybody achieves more. You know, so it's about building the team, and the disconnect comes from somewhere.
It does.
It's not by chance, it's by design.
It was from what Dr. Amy said, hope.
Exactly.
That's where the disconnection, that she really put it on the knob for me today.
Exactly.
Hope is the reason of the disconnection.
Yes. And so, you know, we got to know that LIFE basically stands for living in favor every day.
Say it again.
Life. LIFE basically stands for living in favor every day.
That's right.
You know, and a moment of what God's have for you, right, beats everything else out there.
Oh.
Beats everything. One moment of favor is better than 1,000 years of labor.
He done said it all. I say, he done said it already. One moment that God has for you, it beats everything, because that's all that matters. So let everybody know where they can find you at, my king.
Man, you can find me at, actually my email, and Moe and them are working on some things for me, but you can email me at brohbr@gmail.com.
Absolutely. Or you can, and any other information updates on my lovely King Brian Singleton and Miss Susan, you can find them at fireprooftvfilms.com. Okay? Because we are working on everything, so y'all look out for his new links and all his stuff that we'll have it all done. All represented by Fireproof TV, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we going to eat, ain't we?
Off the top. Look here. If y'all want some, come get some.
We eating, baby. I'm Ashley Johnson with Just For You Talk.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hello, all my beautiful kings and queens. It is your beautiful unicorn Capricorn, Ashley Johnson with Just For You Talk, the weekend show, and you are watching exclusively on Fireproof TV with our Moe McCoy. And we are here live at the Greens Point Hilton. You guys do know that I do my conferences here for all the humanitarian projects and campaigns that I'm involved in. And I'm very, very honored and happy about this specific one that we call Sharing Pioneer. I love it so much, and I have the owner, producer, the one that was chosen by God himself, because as we know here, God is our CEO, and I want him to introduce himself to the world.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Dr. Theodis Gamet, and I'm the founder of Sharing. This is some of our courses, our social entrepreneur course, humanitarian course. We actually teach people how to find their purpose, their God-given purpose for their life, help them fund it and fulfill it by surrounding them with the wisdom, the people, the knowledge, the tools, resources to accomplish their purpose in life.
And that's what I'm talking about. Now, one thing about Dr. Amy, I love her so much. Y'all gonna see her soon on this beautiful, this is not an interview, this is a documentary. And it's gonna be a series and a movie soon, because we are here to bring visuals and awareness to everything that we got going. As you can see, guys, we have humanitarian, and then we have social entrepreneur. That means a lot. Yes. So I want you to explain to the world a little bit about that and a little bit about what we're doing.
You know what an entrepreneur is, the social
Some people don't know what entrepreneur is.
Yeah, it's when you do a business, instead of a job. But a social entrepreneur is where we market and share different products and services that solve community problems. Like homelessness, like cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, people coming in and out of prison, crime. We have products that solve those issues. These are the biggest problems in society. Big business, governments, billionaires haven't solved these problems.
Absolutely.
But God's given us the answers, right? And we're just sharing those answers with everyone, right? To help people. We're in a business of saving lives.
Exactly.
We're in a business of saving lives physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally.
Physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. I love that.
Yes.
And you guys already know, shout out to my MCL crew. This is where I have those conferences for my humanitarian. So there's a lot of different programs and movements out there, but this one is the one I've been looking for.
It's real.
It's real.
Get real results.
Now,
it's a real McCoy.
It's the real McCoy. Exactly. So the universe guides us together, period.
Exactly.
The chosen ones, we come together and we have to lead. We have to lead the entire universe to what's right. And that's humanitarian. Like you said, it's not our money, it's God's money.
Yeah.
God
gives us more money, right, Mo?
Yes.
He gives us more money to do the things that we're supposed to do because we are stewards of that money.
Right.
To do God's work.
Exactly. So again about these products, because honey, Dr. Amy, she tore it up, and both of you, the whole board, period, explained about these products that we have. They are beautiful.
As you know, our bodies are made of mostly water, right? And so, things affect our cells with oxidative stress. We have some products that reduce oxidative stress that help our bodies become younger, right? Proven by science. People want to be younger and live longer, right? My dad's 87 years old. He moves around like he's 40.
Come on now.
I'm telling you.
Love it.
It's amazing. And then plus we have the oxygen machines.
Correct.
These actually kill COVID. Right? Up to within 3 minutes.
Surprise.
6 feet from us. Right? Kills COVID. Military tested, approved by NASA. It's actually, this technology is in NASA Hall of Fame. It's pretty amazing.
I heard it actually kills more than COVID.
Oh yeah, a lot of bacteria and smells, everything. When my chancellor, Dr. Joshua Smith, he's the one that set up our nonprofit.
Right.
508.
508. We'll talk about that later.
So that's where I got my doctorate in ministry divinity at Word of God International University.
Right.
Anyway, he turned us on to this technology with Valera, and what happened was, this church, a Spanish church, a Latin church, they rent part of the building for their services, and then they started smelling in there, and smelling really bad, like something died, like a rat or
and I've
something.
been to some restaurants that's like that too.
This is worse. That was
like
really bad.
in the church house.
Yeah, and so he took that machine over there and he put it in the church, and it got rid of the smell. It went away. And then later in a week, they found a refrigerator in the back that was partly open, and there was meat in there, and it rotted. That's what the smell was from.
And it cleared out the smell, even though we didn't find it and throw it away yet.
Exactly. And the fact that when they went in there, the bacteria and all that stuff that was growing, gone. It was there, but not smelling at all. It just
So
took
that
it all
means some
away.
of that got into the ventilation system and probably had some people sick.
Well, I don't know how long it was, but it worked. It works. So everything is proven, right? And again, it helps with smells, viruses, bacteria, kills COVID. It says it even on the website. It kills COVID. So
That alone, darling, is enough, because the world is shooken on this COVID-19 stuff. And for the people that are afraid of it, that hasn't got your shot yet, it's cool. We got products, and we have one good hell of a machine that's gonna take care of everything. So let them know where they can find you at.
The name of our company is called SHARING, is the acronym for Sending Hope and Rebuilding into National Goals. We're going to have 4 support sites that are going to be up. We're going to give them away to the world.
We are.
So we can share all these trainings, these certifications, all of our product services to the world. And everyone gets an expense account when you join these sites. So we're going to have sharing.blog. Okay? That's one website. So we can make stories like this, right? And we're going to have short movies. We're doing short movies.
Right. Moe McCoy.
Full feature films, documentaries on how people are getting help with working with
the progress.
us. Right? Exactly.
Right.
Progress.
Right.
These miracles, stories from God.
Miracles.
That God's real. Right?
You're a miracle.
Thank you.
He was only 16 when this came near.
How do you know that?
I pay attention.
Whoa. Yes, God called me when I was 16 years old, to do this, and I've been on the track ever since. And
Right.
53 today. Oh, not
what?
today. I'll be
53.
54. I'll be 54.
Oh, wow. Oh, honey, that fountain of youth. That's what I call it. I said, so we basically just renamed the fountain of youth.
Exactly.
That's what we're doing.
Exactly.
We telling the humans about the fountain of youth from us chosen.
Yeah, you'll be looking the same at 120.
Thank you. I know, right? And that was before I even knew about all this. I just knew, I'm a goddess, I'm a healer, it's gonna happen. But thanks to you, we're gonna make sure I look like this at 120.
Amen.
And you too, world. Everybody is going to get a chance to experience this beautiful movement and this beautiful project that we got going on. Like I said, this is something that he's been doing since he was 16 years old. 16. My purpose is to help you fulfill your purpose. So therefore, I'm here with another purpose.
Yes.
I've been looking for you. I'm excited.
Yes.
So guys, you will be hearing more. Like I said, this is not just an interview. Stay tuned. Go ahead and click the link below for all the updates and all the information to get on this beautiful man, God, we say this king right here, and the entire staff, Dr. Amy. Oh, I love them so much. And we got my beautiful Queen Megan in the building. Shout out to Brian Singleton and Miss Susan for inviting us once again on this life-changing movement that we call sharing. I swear I love you so much. So guys, we'll be right back after this video.
Can you imagine that somebody has to sleep outside tonight? and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I couldn't believe that I'd been singing and dancing and having the time of my life while somebody was braving that winter.
Because in order to begin to reinvent your life, you've got to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort. That you really got to put all of yourself into it. It's very challenging to act, to do those things. There are times when you're looking at it and you say, I know I need to do this, but I don't feel like it.
And we're back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful humanitarian video by filmmaker Moe McCoy for Fireproof TV, representing the movement right here that I'm talking about. And I have the infamous sister, Dr. Amy. I call her guys. We're besties already. Go ahead and introduce yourself, gorgeous.
Well, hi, everybody. So I'm the managing director of Sharing, which is a nonprofit. It's a spiritual and humanitarian organization, and we are committed to helping people find, fund, and fulfill their soul's purpose, their God-given purpose in this lifetime.
I know that's right. And you heard it first right here on Fireproof TV exclusively. We are here at the Hilton again for the humanitarian extravaganza. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, Miss Dr. Amy, you explained those products and the look of your skin and your beauty, honey. I can tell they're working. I'm super excited. So I want you to talk about a little bit about what we got going on and how people can sign up and get started. I know not just from us, because we're working together, we're partners, but period.
So it's simple. All you have to do is register for Sharing. It's free to come in. People receive their own expense account, because in Sharing, my theory is be the first to share. We want to create a new mindset. We've had a paradigm we've been operating under for thousands of years, and it's time for that to shift. I don't know how 8 people own 50% of the wealth.
Right?
Is that okay?
It's selfish.
That's not okay. It's time to shift this paradigm. And how do we do that? Through a sharing mindset. And how we support that is by creating a sharing economy. In fact, we've coined our own word, share economy.
Beautiful.
We do that by giving more than we receive. Always.
Exactly.
We, in fact, give away 100% of what we receive. We're very different. Normal nonprofits, they're looking for funding. We're looking for who to give funding to.
Thank you.
Who to help people create that funding. And it's not just funding, because it's the whole person. We're concerned with people physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. So it's all of those pieces together. Because what would happen? Imagine this. There are millions of people up to great things in the world right now. We just don't hear about them.
No.
Not on CNN, not on Fox, right? Imagine if every great concept that's out there right now had the funding today to fulfill their purpose, their vision. The world would already be a different place.
It will.
Right?
We're going to do it. I swear. I'm excited because I believe and I walk and live exactly what we're doing. I've always done that. I just didn't, have my team. So now God has led us to the team to do it. And like you said, CNN doesn't have this. But Fireproof TV have it, okay? Fireproof TV have it all day long. On any network that we are on, partner with, this is where you would get this exclusive information to change your foundation. Foundation is longer than life, and I mean that. And I want to give them a little taste about what they were expecting of something that's different, because Miss Dr. Amy spoke on water, bottled water. Go ahead and tell them a little bit about why we're not supposed to be drinking water out of a bottle and alkaline. First of all.
Well, there's some interesting marketing out there that might have you believe that you should have really high alkaline. So you see bottles advertised 9.0 alkaline as though that's better. But in fact, our best average is about 7.2 to 7.3 alkaline. It's actually not healthy to have too much, just like it's not healthy to be too acidic. There's a balance, and our body then has to fight to bring us back into the right balance if we have too much alkaline. So that's a myth out there,
Right.
Thanks to marketing.
Thanks.
Another myth, I think, is that bottled water is a good idea. Yes, drinking water is a great idea. We are, as adults, 80+% water. We want to have a lot of it. However, if you're drinking it out of a plastic bottle that's not BPA, you got some problems there. Why? Well, when they make a bottle, there's a form, right? That's a liquid. They pour that liquid plastic into this form, right? It's
Right.
like a plaster mold.
Absolutely.
It's a mold, and it takes that shape. And then what do they do to cool it? They have to cool it. So they pour water in it to cool it. Now, naturally, since it's liquid form, some of the plastic gets in the water. So of course, because everyone's so concerned about our health, they dump that water out first before they sell it to us, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Nope. So when you're buying your average water, you're getting the best price because you think I'm saving myself money. You're actually causing yourself some real potential problems because there is 14 parts per million plastic in most bottled water. Pay the extra money, get the water that doesn't have the plastic in it. Okay.
Oh, see, exclusively on Fireproof TV with your girl Ashley Johnson with Just Pew Talk the Weekend Show. We are giving that type of information when you come and join this family, and that's it. I just don't want to give them too much because they gotta come. You're here all week.
We're here all week.
They're here all week. So let them know where they can find you, my love.
Well, you know, we're going to be launching officially to the world first quarter of 2022. We've already got a lot of our programs started. You can learn about some of what we're doing through sharing.blog, and that's one of the sites we'll be launching. We'll actually be an accredited university as well, or you can just do certifications. We have different ways of teaching people how to be sharing, let's say God's way, not
That's
man's
right.
way.
God's way.
Right?
That's right.
Man's way is buying and selling and convincing and manipulating people. God's way is sharing, giving, empowering people, educating them. Because you know what? You come out of high school, did anybody teach you how to buy real estate, hire a lawyer, do your taxes, save money, invest? No. It's time that we actually make it possible for people for free.
For free.
To learn what they need to learn and get started to get on their feet. Because you know what we dream of? What if everybody has that oxygen mask to themselves? They've filled their needs, their family is safe, all is good. Then what? Well, you can only have so many cars. We pray there comes a moment in your life where you say, well, who can I help?
Thank you.
How can I pay it forward now, right? Because that's what happens. We believe everybody wants to make a difference. They just need to know how. So we have a platform that allows people to make a difference for themselves, their families, their communities, how far you want to go. Sharing stands for sending hope and rebuilding into national goals.
Did you hear that?
Well,
Say
hear
that
it.
one more time.
Sending hope and rebuilding into national goals. If I were to say in one word what's missing, it's hope.
It's hope.
Let's bring it back.
You did that
Right.
perfectly, guys. Oh my God, I'm super excited. We're not gonna give you all of it because you must do the work. And that's come on and join us all week here at the Hilton in Greens Point. So, if you didn't get all that, you can always log on to fireprooftv.com and get all that information. And also, stay tuned and click the link below for all the updates that we have on this beautiful Dr. Amy and this beautiful movement we have right here. So, I'm Ashley Johnson with Just Be Talk. We'll be right back. I love you.
I love you too.
And we're back, guys. I have a very special celebrity guest with me. And hey, I know you guys know her. It had to be you. It had to be you. I'm singing to Nelson, ain't I, baby? You sure are. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, gorgeous.
Hi, I'm Megan Cavanaugh, and I'm so happy to be here with you, Ashley.
Thank you. This is a dream come true to me, guys. Y'all know that this is one of my favorite actresses and liaison and mentor. Oh, I love her so much. League of Their Own. Oh my God. Robin Hood and Tights is just go ahead and let them know.
No, I will.
Google
yes.
it. Just
Yeah, Google it. MeganCavanaugh.com. You can see my reel, you can see what I've done, you can read my resume.
Exactly. Like I say, I'm not gonna run my resume, just Google me.
That's right.
So as you can see, this movement must be very important to have a beautiful celebrity go ahead and endorse and just represent that everything that we stand for. Go ahead and let us know how you feel about this.
So I am involved in this because of Amy McKenzie. She's my best friend from childhood, and I didn't understand what we were doing for a long time, and now I do. And Sharing University is the most altruistic, beautiful message, and it's really about encompassing everybody from all walks of life, from all levels of economic whatever. And I'm learning a lot. I learned so much today. I think my head exploded. I think you can see the inside of my brain. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. And I am just so glad to learn all about this and to be helping people. Helping people is like one of the things that is essential to my. There's a bug.
It's a good bug.
It's a bug.
It's
protein.
It was bugs in the garden eating too. It's a good bug. I've been a person that's been very much involved in giving to people, and I love. I'm all about it. And this particular organization really encompasses giving and also learning to make money and be and help other people. Yeah. Be a billionaire.
There you go.
Billionaire.
I've been a adult child, I think they call it,
yeah,
for 55 years of my life. And because for 5 of those years I was an actual child.
I know.
And
that's why I love you. We're just alike, I swear. I'm a kid.
But I'm learning. I feel like I am learning so much, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Me too.
I'm grateful to meet you.
I'm grateful to meet you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for believing in us.
Oh,
thank you so
not
much.
To believe it. It's amazing.
It is.
What they're doing is everything, and we're all doing it. It's all about all of us as a community.
Yes.
Helping each other and learning and sharing.
Yeah,
sharing.
And for someone of your caliber, that means a lot, world, okay? We are not playing no games. We have beautiful souls right here that are telling you the truth, that are telling you their testimonies, and this one right here, perfect reference for this movement. So let everybody know where they can find you, darling.
Megan Cavanaugh with no U, CAVANAGH.com.
I spelled it right. She was happy.
You did spell it right. Nobody spells it right. Please spell it right.
Because I love you.
I love you right back.
If you didn't get all that information, you can always log on to www.fireprooftvfilms.com and get more updates on my beautiful queen and this movement and where we're going next. So, we'll be right back after this clip from Megan. I think I'm going to do the lead along. We're going to do the lead along mode. Play the lead of their own clip, babe.